Hi, Zuru.
Hello, Rama.
How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Good. Yes.
Nice.
Is Takuma not involved in this anymore?
He moved to London, so it is not very good timing for him. So he's not joining.
Yeah, I think it's basically impossible to have a call between the 4 time zones.
Well, yeah, maybe. So what time is it in India?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's within business hour. I see. Well, everybody's located in very different time zones, so it's very hard to schedule correct timing.
Yeah, basically spanning the globe at this point.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hello.
Peter. Hey, Sandeep.
Give me 1 second. Hello and welcome to the Hyperledger Cacti maintainers meeting. Please abide by the antitrust policy that we're showing on the screen.
Peter, we can't see anything. At least I can't see anything.
Oh,
Can the others?
Even I can't see anything.
No.
I mean, it's saying has started screen sharing, but can't see.
damn. Let me try to restart the sharing. Share screen, Chrome tab. Is it better now?
No, it's dark screen.
Same thing. Should I try to share?
Yeah, if you could please. I have no idea what's going wrong with it.
Can you see it?
Yes, I'm seeing the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Peter, go on.
So yeah, please abide by the antitrust policy. We're showing it on the screen. And also the Hyperledger Code of Conduct, which is also linked to from the agenda document right there. And if you scroll a little bit down, these are the things that I wanted to talk about. And then we could also talk about all the other things that everyone else brought. So the graduation proposal, I just wanted to ask if there's anything I can do to help with that. Because I remember that we talked about it, but then I don't remember what was the outcome apart from everyone agreeing that we should do it.
Yeah, so I was going to look at this and I did. This is part of a because the criteria to go from incubation to graduation also figures in the badging working group. So I was looking at this and I think we fulfill a lot of the criteria. Some of them I think we need to maybe briefly discuss. So we fulfill the legal criteria, we fulfill the community support. I think we have sufficient test coverage. We can demonstrate these. User documentation. So I'm the bunch of things that have to be updated in the Viva site. So I'm working on that right now. So that's what I had hoped to finish today, at least submit a PR for that. But yeah, it's something I'm on. I think we have that. Uh, Alignment. I think I think we fulfilled this. This is covered in both the documents and the various README files that we have. Architecture, there's no question that we fit. We can easily justify that. Compatibility, well, we are an interoperability project, so our a lot of our interoperability use cases involve connecting various Hyperledger DLTs. So clearly we fit there. Yeah, I think we fulfill these. Infrastructure we fulfill. So I think these parts are what we need to probably start on separately. The security, I think we don't really need to do anything here. It's more about just identifying the key contact points, as has been discussed in the TOC meetings for managing vulnerability addressing. I think that we will do whenever the security task force finishes the finalize the security template. Um, the OpenSSL security best practices badge is listed here. I think this is the thing we need to do, which we haven't done yet. Say the team seeking to graduate from incubation shall have started the OpenSSL best practices badge application and be nearly complete with yeah, I'm not, this is badly worded, I think. Uh, anyway, it looks like we need to start this particular process. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I can take a look, but I just looked at it recently. So uh, if anybody wants to look at this and take this, that'd be good. If nobody wants to, then I can.
I can do the best practice badge. I have been the one who did it in the past as well. So most
Awesome.
of that questionnaire has been filled out, and we are at 97% at the moment. And
Great.
I think the only thing that was left is having a fuzzy or fuzzer tool analyzing our
Mhm.
APIs with
Mhm.
dynamic input so that to try to find vulnerabilities that way.
Okay.
So
Do
we should
do
already have an issue on GitHub open for that.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Thanks for the information. So, do other Hyperledger projects have fuzz tools or fuzz testing mechanisms?
Sorry, I couldn't hear the question.
Uh, do you know if other Hyperledger projects have some kind of fuzz testing in place?
Yes. I think they
Okay.
all the graduated ones either have it or decided that it was not applicable because you have the ability to mark it as not applicable on the form. It's a kind of a self-reporting honor system where if you say it's not applicable, then it just doesn't count towards the 100%. So
Okay.
all of them either did it and have a fuzzer or some similar tool, or they just said not applicable.
Okay. Cool.
And
So,
the other
okay.
thing I
Yeah.
wanted to say is that for the security section about the contact points, I know that's going to change once we approve the new template. But for now, as of right now, we technically do qualify because we do have the security.md file. And that one does have the security mailing list as a point of contact, which in my mind, that is what this specific requirement is about. We do have a security MD, and if you go there, you can find an email address where you can email about vulnerabilities.
Do we have points of contact specified there?
Yeah, but it's not a personal contact, it's just the mailing list, which I am on. So technically, if you email that mailing list, then I do get the email.
Okay. I think the recommendation of security of the TOC was that we designate two people, just like specifically call out two people. So, um, do you want to do that?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Once the template is finalized, we should definitely do as the template recommends.
Mhm.
But I wanted to not spend time on that until we're sure that everyone on the TOC is okay with the template, so that if they introduce some last minute change, then we don't have to change ours again.
I agree. Okay. So I guess what we need to do is I need to write a Word document for this, or should be a PowerPoint?
I would have put it on the wiki,
Which
as in
uh,
the Confluence.
here, this wiki.
Yeah, maybe not in the agenda documents, but one level higher on the top level. Yeah, like in the root of the page. Yeah.
Where are the other
E-
graduation applications? Do you know? Older ones.
I think they may have moved it either to the TOC wiki Confluence space after they've been approved,
Huh?
or they are now on the GitHub TOC.
Okay.
And actually, I will check out quickly if the TOC repository has.
Let me do something. I'll start working on it in on a PowerPoint or a doc, because it's easy to make illustration and tables and stuff there. And then I'll maybe have a summary document in MD format, and I'll submit it to the here. I'll put it somewhere here and submit as a PR. That work?
I don't
Yeah.
think anyone would mind that. Yeah, that's probably the easiest because people are now used to commenting on GitHub and reviewing on GitHub.
Yeah. Okay, I will prepare a PR. Won't submit it. First, get all of your feedback. Then then go ahead. And in any case, I'll need information from you about many of those many of the items we talked about here, including the openness badging.
Oh yes, the badge. Okay, the badge part, I'll volunteer to take care of that.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
No problem.
Yeah, this there's been interest on. I mean, I've had questions about when we are graduating and so on, and doubtless you have too. So something we should. So whoever asked me, I told them soon. So yeah, it's something we should get on.
Yep, I was receiving those questions as well.
Okay, thanks. So back to the agenda. I think I looked at the item number 4. Sorry to jump there, but I just sorry, I missed that message on the channel, and I will respond to it today.
Okay, no worries. I just wanted to make sure it doesn't go unaddressed because I've also been struggling with monitoring the Discord chat, so I figured if we help each other out with little reminders, we present a more unified front.
Yeah, absolutely right. No, thanks for calling it to my attention. And yeah, Sandeep, if you're monitoring the chat, if you see anything like this, also just bring it to my attention, and we can respond to
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, and point two, breaking changes. I am working on a bug fix for the code generation with the OpenAPI specs, and there were some issues that forced my hand with making breaking changes, which are very minor but breaking nevertheless. And it doesn't really matter because we are now in the finish line for 2.0 and we are okay to make breaking changes. But I wanted to let everyone know anyway, so that's not necessarily something to discuss. It's just an FYI. And of course, if there's discussion to be had, then just let me know.
This seems like a pretty big thing. I mean, you're going over the entire code base and converting all the binary string to base 64.
It seems that way, but it was only a few endpoints in 2 connectors,
Okay.
the Fabric one and the Iroha one.
Right.
And the reason why we are forced to do it is because it was written in the spec as format binary, but at the end of the day, the endpoint actually is accepting JSON.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a divergence between the spec and what the code looked like, and the previous version of the OpenAPI generator wasn't strict enough in its validation to catch this, but now with the newer version, it is. And so we are, if we ever want to upgrade to the newer version, which we do, we have to actually, then we must fix the spec. And because of that, a little bit of a change was needed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a minuscule kind of bug in the spec that we had so far, and it does require a little bit of a breaking change, but it's okay because right now we can actually make it.
Thanks. Peter, you there?
Yeah, that's all I had.
Okay. There's a third item here, Alpha 2.
Oh yeah, the Alpha 2.
Yeah.
It's just mostly me reminding myself that I really need to get going with that. So I'm really hoping that this week I can send a PR, and then I'll just ask everyone to review that. It's going to be the usual thing where it's a PR that doesn't actually do anything apart from bumping the version numbers and generating the release notes. But please be on the lookout for it.
Sure. Okay, I think that covers everything, right?
Yeah, I don't have anything else, so everyone else please chime in with anything else.
Nothing else for me.
No.
Sandeep, anything?
No, nothing else from me.
Okay.
Israel?
Yeah, I think Isru said there's nothing,
Nothing.
right?
Thanks.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well then thanks everyone for joining, and I'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
thanks.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers, bye bye.